to fight a man the caliber of Anderson Silva. It's been 18 months since we saw Silva in Pride.
Yep, but he is good. This guy is really good. Stamina won't be a problem, that's one thing for sure. He's technical, pinpoint accurate. His submissions are slick. He's the whole package. What's his hometown, Rio? Because Rio Chonan, that would be, he's fighting somebody from Rio.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm sure you're here all week. All right, Chonan says that he will engage in a stand-up war if necessary with Silva. Silva, again, a Muay Thai technician. Also being from Brazil, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is in his blood. So again, Chonan, as you can see already, boss, very cautious going through a feeling out process here with Silva.
Yeah, Chonan really has to watch out for the high kicks also, the straight punches. You see his arms are very long. He's got a long reach. Like I said, his knees, he got flying knees. And as you can see here, Chonan is wearing like loose shorts, and Silva is wearing tight shorts. See, there's the high kick. I told you, he's good. And I don't know, the loose shorts, you can grab, but it's not allowed really to grab them. They look shiny, so maybe they are slippery. Normally I would say long punch. No, it's not that bad. Nice right
overhand right delivered by Chonan.
Yeah, but now Anderson Silva.
He's got his attention.
Yeah.
Oh, nice combination by Silva as he rocks Chonan with that left hand. And now they are slugging it out. Goes for the takedown, does, and
there we go.
In the rear naked choke. No, instead drops the right hand, but he does have him in a very precarious position. A wing block here now by Chonan as he knows he's in danger.
Yep, and again, he's got the body triangle on. So for Chonan, there's no escape right now. There's no way he's going to turn into his guard.
But they don't call Silva Spider-Man for nothing. He has a 3-inch height advantage, a long reach advantage over Chonan. And again, the last time we saw Silva, he was upset by Daiju Takase 18 months ago. But he is a very accomplished fighter. Now with Muay Thai Dream Team, a product of Shudebox Academy in Brazil before that. And right here, boss, he has him wrapped up in that figure 4 waist lock.
Yeah, and he's banging away, although the punches are not really 100% hit. But maybe he's just looking for a choke also.
And Chonan doing the right thing there, grabbing his arm, not allowing him to wrap it around his throat. But Chonan looks to be hurt, boss, and dazed from those shots he took while standing up. A very crisp puncher is Anderson Silva.
Yeah, if I were him, I would lay down there and relax and recoup. Oh, there we go for the choke again. No, he's got a real good defense, Chonan. Body shots underneath the armpit.
Nice elbow there delivered to the thigh by Chonan. Again, merely just trying to stave off this onslaught of strikes by Silva from the back, boss.
Yep, Silva's doing a good job, but they have to do something better, because if they don't improve their positions or they don't hurt the opponent, then they will restart it on their feet.
What should Chonan do here? I know he's merely trying just to defend the strikes from the back, but should he try to turn the tables here, boss?
He should try to push the right knee of Anderson Silva off to the side, push it to the right, and hopefully it goes over the foot, because otherwise it's very difficult to escape. This is a very tight body triangle.
Are you surprised that Silva hasn't been able to slip in the choke, although now he is trying to?
No,
but Chonan's doing a good job of defending it, boss.
You know what? With these gloves, it's very difficult to go underneath the jaw. You really have to set it up the right way. You know, you gotta see what you can pull the forehead or something so the jaw comes up, and then slip it underneath.
Hey, let's not forget in his Pride debut at Bushido 3 in May last year that against a very accomplished submission fighter in Ricardo Big Dog Almeida, that his submission defense was very good. I'm talking about Chonan. So, I'm not surprised that he's been able to stave off this attack thus far, weathering the storm of Anderson Silva.
Yep. I thought that Anderson Silva wanted to push him away now. Open the guard to push him away. You see the body triangle is gone.
Right. He's got the hooks in.
Yep.
And maybe setting
Look,
there.
And now he can turn.
Beautiful transition here by Chonan. There is the spider guard there by Silva, hence the nickname Spider-Man, perhaps.
Yeah. Peter Parker.
Now, closing the guard is Silva, but look there, smart move
Yeah.
by Silva. You see, again, using those arms are just unbelievably long.
Yep. Now let's see what Chonan can do in his guard. Nice body
strikes.
shot and one to the head. I like it so much when they mix it up.
Really, on paper, it looked like it was going to be a great fight, and thus far, they are delivering the goods here. Rio Chonan against Anderson Silva, Pride Fighting Championships, Shockwave.
Now this I never saw in my life. He's got a body triangle in his guard. This I never saw. That means, yeah, he's a Spider-Man. He's got real long legs because Sammy Shield probably could do it, but he can do it too.
Now Chonan within the guard, still trying to strike, but I mean, he has to posture here, boss, and try to escape the guard somehow. But they're just busy striking with both of them.
Yeah, and it's very difficult. Again, you know, that triangle hold there, once it's behind the knee, it's very difficult to break.
Yeah, for sure. He's got,
Nice
like you say, that
shots
bigger
here.
forward.
Look at this. He's controlling the right arm of Chonan now, but Chonan is banging away there with his fist. Looping hands there, looking like fader punches almost, like overhands.
Nice heel strike there as well. I mean, Silva doing so much from the bottom in defending, and now he's blooding up Chonan as well with those strikes from underneath, and doing a good job of keeping that guard closed. And now Chonan with some left hands to the side of the face, really just some taps, not really some damaging blows. Reddening the face, not exactly
Blooding
the face, just
Nope.
reddening it.
You know, Chonan, I have respect for him. I mean, he took some punishment in the beginning and he just, bam, reverses it. And now, look at this.
And again, look at how he's positioning himself here.
Going
Silva's
for a-
going for a Kimura.
Yep.
But again, just comes back and just brings Chonan back close to him. So again, boss, when you're against a guy like Silva, now there's Chonan posturing, just strikes, landing those bombs now. But Silva answering in kind. I was going to say, what does Chonan have to do to take the upper hand? But I think it's almost impossible against a guy like Silva from this vantage point.
Yep. I think so too. I just wonder what the referee is going to do, because they are working a lot, but there is no finishing move in this.
Right, it's almost like they're at a stalemate of strikes.
He's pulling here. Anderson Silva is pulling his right foot behind his left knee to tighten it up a little bit more.
But really all that's doing is keeping him close to him, and now Chonan doing a good job of creating the distance. Now there's a nice right hand delivered by Chonan.
That was a good thing that you said, actually, Mauro, because he's pulling him closer to him. Chonan has the shorter reach advantage, so that means that Chonan can hit harder from close distance than Silva can. So that's not smart what he's doing right now.
Well, the referee now calling for a break, and it looks like he's going to give the yellow to perhaps Anderson Silva. It is to Anderson Silva, and you know what, boss, it's interesting. I was just going to mention that even though he was doing a great job of controlling Chonan for the most part, he really wasn't doing a lot to try to escape the situation.
Yep.
He was neutralizing it, but not escaping it.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
And that's, that's why the yellow card was given, because as we mentioned, he didn't work to improve his position, so now they're back on their feet. This is, nice spinning back fist. Silva ducks and now finds himself in the close guard of Chonan, so now let's see how those long limbs of Silva come into play. Nice up kick delivered by Chonan.
Yeah, he's doing a real good job. Very impressive.
And his stock continues to rise here in Pride Fighting Championships. He hung in tough against Almeida before losing the decision, and then really shocked a lot of people in the MMA world with his dominating victory over Carlos Newton, and now he's hanging in there with Anderson Silva here at Shockwave. Inside, low kick delivered by Chonan. Last minute of the opening round, high kick delivered by Silva.
Yep, but perfectly blocked there by Chonan.
There's that overhand right.
He's doing a good job with that hand.
With bad intentions, and now Silva begins to feel that, okay, I'm in a war here, let's pick things up. You can see Nogueira and Bustamante watching intently as well. We have the best fighters in the world taking in the action. Of course, Nogueira will be in the main event tonight.
Or it was his brother, of course, his twin brother.
Well, there you go. And rightfully so, perhaps. And we can tell you that indeed Rodrigo is backstage warming up. My bad, as they say, boss.
Hey, what can you do, man? From this side here, you cannot see the ears. That's the only way I can tell them apart.
And there is the end of what has been a terrific opening round of action between Rio Chonan and... So he will try to continue that winning streak tonight against Rio Chonan, but he knows he's in a war right now.
Yes, he is. Chonan's doing phenomenal.
Silva doing some bobbing and weaving. Chonan as well, bouncing up and down on the balls of his feet as they again go through that feeling out process here early in round number 2.
Unbelievable if you think about it. This is the first fight that goes into the second round. Whoa, nice kick there. Nice left hook.
Met by the right.
Wow. Some training here.
There's a jumping left by Silva. And we really haven't seen much of the Muay Thai skills that Silva's known for. There's a waist lock. Oh, and there's a suplex by Silva.
It was nicely blocked by Chonan, so he couldn't throw him all over.
That's right. Didn't get the full effect.
And that high kick came, but, you know, Chonan has his eyes on his opponent, and he blocks everything that he sees coming. Real good.
And it's interesting that really Silva, misses with the uppercut, does Chonan. It's interesting that Silva hasn't really been able to exploit that reach advantage to the full degree as he delivers another nice inside low kick.
Yeah, that was a hard one.
Chonan, and do you think that maybe Silva is beginning to respect Chonan more than he did before the fight started? I'm talking about the stand-up skills, boss.
Yeah, he has to. I mean,
there's the first Thai clinch, and there's the first knee from the Muay Thai technician.
This is a good fight.
Very good fight.
Hey, he changes into the normal stance, Anderson Silva. He went from southpaw to a normal stance. See?
Chonan has that left hand down, and again with the reach advantage as it is, maybe he's starting to feel confident. No, he's tagged with that right.
Whoa, and another one. You see what Chonan does? He circles to the left. He circles away from his opponent. It's so important that you don't go straight backwards.
Bring up a very salient point, although he's tagged with that right hand.
That was a hard one.
Chonan can take a punch.
Yes, he can.
And that seems to be his strategy there, is to go after the right leg of Silva. Now they exchange blows. The Thai clinch again by Silva, and he's going to set him up for a knee up the middle, perhaps, your boss. No, instead it's Chonan who strikes first with the knee.
And strikes and takes him down with a single leg now. Now we're going to see all over the same thing that we saw in round number 1. I believe that Rio Chonan is going to do a real good job here once on the ground. And there we go again. He sets it up for a reverse figure 4, you see? He's pushing with his, there we go. That's a reverse.
And now
figure
he's
four
looking to go for the Kimura, but he has his leg stuck. And really, boss, I think so far Chonan has taken away Silva's strength standing up, and this is where Chonan wants to be, so it's going to be interesting to see what transpires the rest of the way.
Yeah, but you know what? Anderson Silva received the yellow card in round number 1, so he knows now that he has to work from this position. Otherwise, he's going to get another one, and that's 10% from your pay.
And of course, and he is very good from this position, but it's just interesting to note how successful Chonan has been thus far. Although he really hasn't gone for any submission attempts, he's been able to strike and create distance, but again, he has to go for the finish as well.
Yep.
Now the open guard. You can hear them screaming out for the omoplata in Silva's corner, which again is the shoulder lock.
Yep.
But Chonan staying busy as well up top. But then there is that figure 4. What should Chonan be doing more of here, boss, again to try? I mean, you say it's almost impossible to escape this unique guard, but what can he try to do?
Nothing. Everything that he's doing right now, he's doing good. But Anderson Silva is just really good in deflecting the punches that he throws. He's just keeps his eyes on his opponent, which what a lot of people don't do, and just bob and weaves on the ground.
Should Chonan try to stand up from this position?
No, because right now, Anderson Silva, if he doesn't keep moving, he's going to receive another yellow card. I think right now Chonan is ahead on points for sure, also in round number 2.
It's interesting that the Brazilian corner much more vocal than the Japanese corner right now, which would, I think, indicate that they are cognizant of how this fight is going.
Whoa, almost a side choke there, but Chonan pulled it out right away. He should try to pass the guard. Okay.
End of round 2. Well, going into the 3rd round, I think Chonan, it's his fight to lose, boss. And so far, I think he has been able to dictate really no matter where they are, standing or on the ground. What do you think Anderson Silva has to do to pull out this fight right now?
He should keep it on his feet, uses his long arms, make straight punches, forget about the hooks right now, open up with straight punches, and that high kick. He's got a real good high kick, although Chonan blocked every one of them, but still, you know, try and maybe you will succeed. It's strange, Chonan has his hands so low, but every time he blocks it, you see?
Quick reflexes.
Yeah. It's kind of a bait, I guess, you know? You put your hands low, you pretty much know that your opponent's going to kick you in the head, right?
Very confident. And man, like I say, he can take a shot. I mean, Silva has got a lot of snap, a lot of power behind those punches.
Whoa, that's
This is
the
the kick.
That's the kick I was talking about you have to watch out for.
And he did.
Yeah, he ducked it. Oh, this is dangerous.
Oh, this could be dangerous. Yep, in the butt scoop position right now. But you're right. See, Silva wants to keep it on the ground. Or on the feet. He knows that this is the final round. He probably knows that he's going to have to either submit him or knock him out to earn the victory.
Looks like he sets up a flying knee for the left knee. For some reason, I think that.
And for some reason, I wouldn't be surprised if Chonan comes with a flying right knee of his own before he delivers the one. A rabbit punch there by Silva. Again, probably due to the height advantage. Not delivered on purpose. Okay, this, again, the 3rd round, you would expect a little more action on the part of Anderson Silva here, boss.
Yeah, he needs to turn it up a notch because otherwise he's going to lose this fight. He needs a knockout or a real good finish.
And yet he's backing up.
Yeah, but it could be a bait, you know. You get too aggressive and you walk in, you think, oh, he's afraid of me, and then suddenly they come back with a counter strike. Could be a setup.
Oh, nice middle kick delivered by Chonan.
Almost looked like he hit the hip bone there. So that hurts. Trust me. Whoa.
Nice left by Chonan.
Nice low kick inside again.
Oh, and Silva is able to tag him on the jaw. Does so again with that right.
Yeah.
But Chonan seems to be impervious to those shots to the face tonight.
Yep. Look at this counter speed. Real good.
I'm becoming more and more impressed with Rio Chonan as he now goes in close to tie clinch, able to push away.
And another.
And it looks like he's beginning to decimate that right leg as those series of low kicks have taken their toll.
Yep, they do. And there we go with another one, but that's in the other leg. You see Anderson Silva switched stance. Oh, now he goes forward again in the southpaw position. So Chonan right away should kick with the right leg inside now.
Take away the lead.
Oh, look at this! Whoa, this is good! Unbelievable! This is beautiful! This is unnecessary! Wow! Oh!
Are you kidding me?
That is beautiful!
Rude, what did we just see?
That is, I mean, you can only see this in demonstrations, you know. This guy just does it for real.
At 3 minutes and 8 seconds of the final round, a masterpiece of an MMA performance tonight from Rio Chonan, a fight that he was well on his way to winning. He puts an exclamation point on it, boss. Let's take a look at that winning leg lock submission victory. Oh my God.
Beautiful. Went for the scissor, took him down, and then right away for the heel hook.